Never want to miss a video? Then make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell. Then, after you're done watching the video, make sure to leave a comment and leave a like. See you guys in the video. You guys have asked? Now you have it. I finally have merch. I have 3 new designs. The first one is my wizard self controlling the light and darkness of my channel. Next is the design based on my original skin for the channel, as a bit of a throwback for my original fans of the channel. Finally, we have a brand new design, changing my channel logo into a more retro style that I know you guys will just love. The link for all of this will be in the description below, along with a discount code that'll give you 25% off all orders. But act fast, as the discount code will only be active in December. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked the new merch, and let's begin the video.
In this world, apocalypse has fallen. War, disease, and decimation led to a plague that cannot be defeated. A plague of zombies, the dead, risen from the afterlife. While the military attempts to grasp tightly to the ways of the past, others have begun to live by their own means in this new forsaken world. The remaining humans must unite together to fight off the infectious dead, and worse, the living. Welcome to OriginZ.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive. Where the grass is green, we're still alive. I hope I'll see you on the other side. I know that I'll be paying for the ride into the black hole. Sing for my soul through the black hole to make myself whole again.
Come on, boy. We're gonna need to pick up some more food. There's those travelers north that are willing to trade a lot of food for a lot of car parts, a lot of ammo, just in general, a lot of parts. So come on, gotta talk to Brian about the trade. Hopefully, we'll make it good. And
Come on, little guy.
Tommy,
Easy, easy now.
Tommy,
Mario? Hey!
is that really you, Tommy?
Does he look familiar?
My old horse.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Hey,
Zylo and
buddy.
I went over to the Jenkins farm. I'm sure you're familiar with the Jenkins.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah, I guess your family sold a couple of horses to them a few years back, and
Brian said that the horses were gone from there, though.
well, I don't think he ever went and actually checked.
Yeah, of
The
course he
Jenkins
didn't.
were all zombified, and we found a few of them in the barn, along with a bunch of other tractor equipment and what have you. Still gotta go back to get that, but
Yeah,
hopefully Brian will let us borrow a truck.
Who's a good horse? Who's a good horse? Oh, it's been so long.
Yeah, but I'm planning to keep him here on the farm. I'm actually starting to work with him and the other horse that we found there, so hopefully we'll get him back into riding, ability soon.
Yeah,
Not sure that he's
he's fine with me.
super broke. Yeah, looks like it.
He never really liked my brother, though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely need a little bit more training, but I'm sure I can work with him and get him back to
Yeah.
how he used to be. And then if you ever want to go riding, you know where to find him.
I haven't gone riding in over like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Not since this little guy was a little filly.
Aw.
He used to kick me all the time.
He does seem to be a little spunky, I suppose. So makes sense.
Yeah.
Him
How
and
long-
the mayor actually had a couple of babies themselves. Those are going to be a joy to work with, but
Oh,
hey.
really? You had kids, huh? You did, huh?
He did. The little gray one. They're quite adorable, but they're definitely a handful. Just ask
Wait,
Silo.
how long have they been in that barn by themselves?
I don't know. They're not in that great of condition. Their hose could really use a farrieing, and
Knowing this
I
guy,
mean, they're quite skinny.
knowing this guy, he probably knew where all the food was and was able to get into it, but even that wouldn't have lasted forever.
No, not for as long as they were in there. But luckily, we found them when they did, or when we did, and I don't know. I think they'll be all right with some TLC.
Yeah, who's a good guy? Who's a good guy? Well, thank you.
Of course. I mean, anything to help. Horses are gonna come in handy, especially if we lack oil or something. And I mean, that's how I personally get around. So.
True. One day, all our machines will fail without proper maintenance, and
Exactly.
well, hopefully, maybe one day the world will go back to relative enough where we can maintain that stuff. But having these guys around will definitely be a good thing.
That's all right. I mean, I know there's quite a few people working on a cure, so I mean, fingers crossed.
Yeah, heard a lot of ruckus about that recently.
Yeah, I mean, things are supposedly going good or better than they were. I mean, that's all we can hope for, right?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem like the zombie population's going down at all.
Yeah. I mean, kind of is what it is. Yeah.
You kill one zombie and two just take its place. It's like we have.
Unless you don't kill them. I take it you don't know my stance on the apocalypse.
Probably not.
It's complicated for me.
Well, we can agree to disagree on that. You handle the
Sure.
apocalypse your way, I handle it mine.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a good boy. So, I'm guessing you're living on this farm now?
Oh no, I don't live here. I just work here. I worked for Brian even well before the apocalypse, training the horses, taking care of them, that sort of thing.
Are you still paying you
When
to
the
do
apocalypse
this?
hit. Well, not necessarily paying me. He let me have Eldamore. He provides me, with some food, as I'm sure he does for you as well.
For
And-
proper trades, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, and I kind of like it here, I guess. It's the only thing that brings normalcy to my life anymore. Makes it seem like the apocalypse never happened,
Oh, if only that were the truth.
If only, but it's nice to pretend sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
But no, I'm still staying at my home. It's pretty protected. I haven't had an issue since. A couple people breaking in, yourself included, but
Wait, that was more than me? Did they break into that back door?
no, actually, they broke into the garage. It was fine though. They were friendly, and they actually gave me some useful information that gave me a little bit of hope. So it
there's that.
worked out. I suppose I should put some more proper measures in.
Yeah, if this is like how many times has this happened so far?
That's just the second time. I guess as more people make their way towards the safe haven area, it's probably going to happen a little bit more. Maybe I should just make it more obvious that someone lives there, but then again, I don't want
Raiders.
actually be robbed. Yeah.
Especially
I don't
since you're
know,
by
it's a
yourself.
complicated situation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fine by myself. I know how to handle myself, but
Yeah,
I
bladed
guess it's
weapons
not
can only take you so
smartest.
far. Especially if you run into someone like me with a rifle.
I suppose, but it's how I prefer to work, so.
Yeah. Have you seen my brother, by the way? Needed to talk to him.
Not since yesterday when we went out to the Jenkins farm. I'm sure he's probably home.
He didn't get bit, did he?
No, he didn't go with me. He stayed here.
Okay. I think I need to deal with that issue.
No, I think you're plenty safe with that. He has that. What does he call it? The chonkla?
The chonkla, yeah, it's a thing
Yeah.
named after what a mom used to do. Don't make me get the chonkla!
Basically. So I think you're probably safe in that regard. He knows how to take care of himself. He's a farm boy after all.
Yeah. Good boy, good boy. Well, he still remembers me at least.
Yeah, it seems like he does.
Which is good because, honestly, I heard the horses don't always have the best memory.
Not always, especially with after what he's been through. He's had a rough few weeks or months even. But
yeah.
like I said, just happy to find them when we did.
Yeah, any longer
Get
and
them
they
back
might
into
have, especially a
top shape.
baby, as he said.
Yeah, well, the babies were getting all right nutrition. The mom, unfortunately, since she probably didn't have all, the vitamins and minerals that they probably need. But now that we're back on graining her and getting her what she needs, she'll be plenty fine. And the babies will as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shall I help you get him back in or something? You don't want to
I
bring
was
him...
actually gonna take him on a little ride. We're working on his training.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend that at the moment.
Oh, there's something out there?
Super mutant, actually. A behemoth.
A super mutant.
One of those giant zombies.
I heard a little bit of talk about that, but I didn't think those were real. I mean, I guess...
They're very real. For some reason, the mutation seems to be taking these zombies a step further. Not only are they learning, as it seems, but they also seem to be mutating further. There was some zombies that only had the littlest of flesh left on them, and were able to hold a gun still. And then giant spiders, explosive ones. I honestly don't know what's happening, but they're just mutating further and further. We're not just dealing with like regular old movie zombies anymore. We're dealing with full-on monsters of the night scenario.
I might have to try and get one of those for Doc.
That'll be hard. Those things are massively strong.
Yeah, I know how to handle myself. But if that's the case, I suppose I can keep him behind the walls at least for today.
Yeah, I saw one skulking around in other neighborhoods. I was gonna warn Brian about it.
I'll have to keep an eye out when I'm heading home tonight.
Yeah.
Make sure I go before dark. Which I don't think we have a whole lot of time left, so
No.
I might finish up my ride here.
Do you want me
Anyways,
to help? I guess
yeah.
I'll go find Brian.
Yeah. I'm sure I can take care of this guy. Brian should probably be in the house, I imagine, so...
Probably.
You
Come
know
on,
the
Jeffrey.
way.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be.